Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. It takes more than money. Now, you know what? I was checking out a video by Minister Jap. Some people on my private site shared it with me, and he was talking about the 4 C's cheat codes to getting women. I'm gonna just tell y'all what. Jap really know this thing. He really know it. I have game recognized game, and that brother, he just broke it down, right? So I'm sitting there watching it, and the link is in the description box for Minister Jap. The link is in the description box, so I want y'all to check that joint out, right? But somebody in the comments, man, said something. Oh, you forgot about money. Right, and I noticed that whether it's the Minister Jap thing, whether it's I don't see it as much on Alan Roger Curry stuff. I always see it on Lucario stuff. Even seeing it on AMS's stuff. There's always a guy say, "Oh, you just need money. You just need money." Right? I'm gonna tell y'all what. It takes more than money. Right? It takes more than money to get a woman. Everybody see the way people say it, they say, well, if you got enough money, you can get a woman, even a fine woman, right? Nah, not really. Not really. Because it's deeper than that. Now, money plays a role with a certain class of men in getting the women, but it's never just the money. The money is a part of it, right? The money is a part of it. As an illustration of that, right? There's a link in the description box to these women that were on the Steve Harvey show. It was called collectively the Gold Digger Twins, right? So you had a couple brothers, they were set up on a date with a couple brothers. Now the women knew they were successful and everything, right? But the brothers, the Steve Harvey show intentionally now made them look less attractive. Put some makeup on them and everything, right? Like some stuff on them, just made it look like they had some weight on them, everything, right? Intentionally, bad haircut, everything, right? Now, these women didn't want the dudes because the women were very clear they need to like how you look, right? And they were very clear about it. They didn't want to mess with them. They were willing to pass them off to somebody, right? Now, so if it was money, the women would be like, oh yeah, come on. And let's be real out here, right? Let's be real. There's a lot of dudes who got money who have trouble with women. How many dudes out here you got dudes out here making 6 figures, they got a house, they got a nice car, and they still ain't getting any play from women. Seriously. I mean, come on now. Who y'all think be paying for some of this sex tourism and all that stuff? Or traveling abroad or something, all these places. These dudes got money. So by that logic, if it takes all it takes is money, the women should be flocking to them. Think about it. No, and I got to point this out. Now, as I said, it plays a role. Now, anybody who's followed my work know I talk about select and non-select, right? Now, there are 2 types of people in the select, the way I characterize it, right? Now, a lot of people know I talk about the sexual kings, right? Or formerly known as the good bars. Like, these are guys, they just gonna get some play. They don't have to spend money, anything. In fact, a lot of them are hobosexuals. Bums, whatever. Pretty boys, whatever. They ain't working. Madden Kings, whatever. Their sole purpose is to have sex with the woman. The only thing they bringing to the table is, as Minister Jap would say, cock. That's all they bringing, right? But then you have another group of men who are in the select. And these are the masked men. Now, it's not necessarily they wearing a mask per se. In fact, they might be very authentic in their personality. But what the women see is the money and the status. But they also see the looks when they deal with these men. See, a true masked man, he can't just say, oh, I got all this money and this status. He still might not get play. Like I said, there's plenty of men out there making big money and ain't getting any play. I mean, these are I've known them in corporate America. I've known them in the federal government. I mean, they're professionals. You'd be surprised. You got guys who are doctors, You got guys who are engineers. I mean, they got money, and if they get a woman, they're not getting the best woman. If they get a woman, and half the time if they do, it's still not because of that money, right? Because the thing is, with the masked man, to be select, it can't just be about the money. If a woman is going for you, if a woman is looking for money, she ain't just limiting her superficiality just to that. She really isn't. She ain't limited. If she's saying this, she's also concerned about image. So that dude also has to look the part. And he still can't be some ugly dude. He still gotta have some degree of looks and body build, right? Just like it was illustrated perfectly on that Steve Harvey clip. These guys had money. These guys had money. Now, I guarantee if they came out, the women probably would have been more interested if they came out as their true selves. Because the true selves were in shape. Arguably handsome. It's still hard for me to tell. But, they were at least in shape. But so you got to have more than that. Now, see, here's an issue too. When a lot of guys talk about the money piece. If you're going to say money, how much is it? Because when you look, let me tell y'all the game. See, like I said, I give y'all all parts of the game. I've known sugar babies. I was schooled by sugar babies. I was schooled by women in the game, right? The money piece ain't, especially when you get up there and then you get some like crack hoe or something. All you need is a little bit of money. You get those lower level ones. But when you get those really attractive women, nah, because when you get true escorts, nah, you gotta have a bit more. So those are the professionals. So when you're talking about the ordinary women, oh no, they want the total package. Because that money, if they're going for the money, they also going for that status and stuff, and you need to look good. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. When you going for that, they ain't going, like you could be like 6-7 figures. But if you looking like a bum and stuff, the woman would be like, you got to have some level of natural sex appeal. That's the whole point. Like, everybody don't have the right to wear the mask or call themselves the mask. Because like I say, if we look at a lot of nice guys, there's a lot of dudes who are non-select. They'll tell you they non-select and they still professionals. They making money. They ain't broke. Even though you got some women like to characterize non-select dudes as broke, a lot of times they got money. A lot of times they engineers, they in STEM, everything. Yet the women still rejecting them. So that money thing, get out of that. One of the things, and I've always said that, if a man make money, he got to do it. He's doing it because he wants to live comfortably. Like, when I make money, I already said I'm a cheap bastard. But most of my money goes, I live on 40% of what I bring in every month, right? 40% of what I bring in. And, that's for those women detractors who think I'm broke. 40%, bitch. So that means the other 60% is disposable income, savings, whatever I want to do with it. And really, 40%, I might be going too high. It might be less than that. I got to check. So if that's all so that's, if that was just a criteria, right? If that was just a criteria, I just had some money. I mean, shit, there wouldn't be any lonely dudes out there. There's a lot of dudes. In fact, that's one of the problems out here. A lot of dudes who got money, who got some status, getting mad because some bum dude is getting the pussy he think he should be getting. So if it's all about money, well, something's wrong with this picture, right? Y'all think Pookie and Ray Ray spending money on these women? They getting money spent on them. Think about it. So it takes more than money. Get out the money thing, because the thing is, if you rely on money, the problem with the money piece too, if you relying on money, and even if your confidence comes from, what happens if you lose your job or you decide something? Stuff happens. I don't care who it is. All you need is a downturn. It's the average millionaire goes bankrupt 3 times. So you gotta be more than money. You gotta to get women. Wait, what the fuck?
That's not good. To report a problem. You can send feedback.
Man, I got my thing on here. Shoot, I thought I had this thing turned off. I heard something in the background. I'm like, what? Oh, my smartphone was on. Yeah, talking about that's not good. Damn, it's just like, oh shit. Cause I said, wait, what the fuck? And then they said that's not good. It's like, man, look, I need to do a show on like these smartphones, man. Like I said in one video, they don't need to chip you. You carrying your smartphone around with you. So anyway, right? That's it. It takes more than money, y'all. Get off the money thing. You making money for yourself. All right, you ain't making it to impress women or anything. In fact, if you get to that point where you think you need money to impress women, you need to stop. Real talk. Real talk. Develop yourself. You need to be selfish with that money. That's so you can live well. All right. So anyway, right? That's it for today. I'll talk to you later. Peace and blessings.